Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Power Racing Facebook page. One of the biggest weekends of the 2021 season is here. We're at Lake Ozark Speedway for the first ever Memorial Weekend Sprint and Midget Nationals, the Lucas Oil Power National Midget League, as well as the ASCS National Region. This race sponsored by the Drivers Project. The Drivers Project and Lake Ozark Speedway coming together to put up a $70,000 purse here total this weekend. Tonight, of course, being night number one. The Lucas Oil Power National Midgets are in the pit area ready to go. Let's show you who's here and let's talk to some of the drivers. You can watch tonight's action live starting at 6:30 p.m. Central on MAV TV+. Well, a familiar face competing with the series for the first time here in 2021, and that is the talented Oklahoma native Ace McCarty. We haven't seen you at all this year. What have you been up to?
Man, I've just been working and a lot of work, and we've been working around the house too. Just kind of taking it in and relaxing a little bit. You know, we've been running the Power National Series for 2 years now, so kind of just absorbing in off time right now.
And tell us a little bit about 2A Drilling as well. How's that going?
And it's going really good right now. We're just very fortunate. We're very busy and we're expanding our business, and that's a lot of the reason I decided not to race this year. We've started a blasting business too, and that's taken off a lot quicker than what I thought it would, which is great. But it's definitely got me tied up, and that's kind of where my focus is right now.
So making your season debut here at Lake Ozark, how long have you been planning on this, or did it all just kind of come together here at the last second to run this weekend?
I think I texted Dave last Saturday night when I saw my car on the track, which Ken was in on the backup, and I was like, man, that thing looks good out there. What do you got for next weekend? He's like, come on, it's always there for you. So.
Any more races on the schedule?
At this time, no, but we're definitely going to be out here a couple more times this year. There's nothing planned and set in stone.
What do you think it's going to take to get comfortable in the car once again after being out of it for quite a few months?
This Dave Mack car, I mean, it's a great car, so it's not going to take long at all to get comfortable. And it's actually my car from last year, so I'm hoping to get in and just bounce right back.
Well, great to see you in the hat back at the racetrack. Best of luck to you guys.
Thanks. Good to see you guys too.
Two-time series winner Ace McCarty back with the Lucas Oil Power National Midget League here this weekend. Well, fresh off a weekend where he made his Lucas Oil Power National Midget League debut and brought home a 14th place finish in Charleston on Saturday night. Chance Crum out of Washington. Chance, first off, man, how did you all come together to be the Radine Midget driver?
Yeah, Kevin Radine, Radine Racing Team gave me this awesome opportunity to come out here and have fun and learn. You know, we're new to midgets, but we're having a lot of fun, that's for sure. And looking forward to this weekend, trying to learn some more.
Talk a little bit about the experience that you've done in micro sprints back home in your home state of Washington. You come to the Midwest and run Chili Bowl every year in a midget, and now it looks like you're full-time midget racing.
Yeah, you know, I've gotten some great opportunities to run micros, 1,200 mini sprints, and some 360 wing stuff. And kind of got to dabble in midgets a little bit here and there. Got an awesome opportunity this past Chili Bowl, and now get to go midget racing a bunch more. So I'm excited. It's going to be a fun rest of the season.
Is this the first time you've ever been to Lake Ozark Speedway to watch? Don't believe you've had any experience here, but have you got a chance to look at it? Any tracks that you draw similarities to?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely a bigger track than I've raced on in midgets, so it'll be a new experience for me. Definitely a bit of a learning curve, but we're excited to try it.
Well, Chance, great to have you running. Glad we got to see you get the opportunity in this Radine car. Glad you came to Power shows.
Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and looking forward to having some fun.
Chance Crum here at Lake Ozark Speedway in the Radine Racing number 26. We got the chance to catch up with one of the team owners with the Lucas Oil Power National Midget League and a former driver himself in the form of Jay Mounts. Jay, first off, how fun's it been having Trey Rob back in the car here in 2021 and working with him?
It's been great. You know, we kind of, feel the cars from being here, it's hard to find some consistency sometimes. Different guys can see it every night. So, being able to build off of what we started last year and getting it back, basically right out of the gate, pretty good. Got a few little minor things to get going in on, but you'll have that when you have the race like this. So, but it's been really good.
Mentioned former driver yourself. Tell us a little bit about your background in racing and your racing days, and then when you transitioned into the owner's role.
Man, I'm making me do some math here. I started racing in 2005. I ran 10 or 12 years or so, and then I basically raced for a couple of years, but this part of it's not really me now. I mean, there might be a race or two, throughout the year that I might get back in on just to, go play with. But I mean, the owner side of it is where it's more important to me now than the racing side of it.
and then a driver that has been opening a lot of eyes in the micro sprint race in one of your cars here this weekend. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Aubrey, she's been really good. She's progressed well. She ran for us here last year, won 9, did really well. She made the show. She's gonna run both nights here this weekend, and she's just looking to gain some more experience. I think they're looking to eventually move up into a midget sprint car at some point. So with her run strength this year, and run a micro deal, that's really helped her a lot as far as managing the program. If you run power I level, run weekly shows, that's the experience we're seeing. You gain a lot of experience there, but until you're out traveling, racing against us, better cars, better drivers, and travel, you don't get that kind of exposure and experience. So that's really helped her this year, the first part of the year, as far as the micro stuff. And we're looking forward to getting a chance to work with her tonight.
We talked to a number of different drivers about trucking up and down the road and running down a circuit, I think some of them call it, and being on the road. And it's hard for the drivers, but for someone that's an owner, really a crew chief like yourself, that's doing maintenance of cars, working on equipment and stuff like that, what's it like traveling every single weekend on the road through Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Illinois, and all the places you go?
You don't find enough hours in the day as it is, but when you have short weeks sometimes, like we're going to midget weekend here basically, so we don't get a break until after the midget week's over basically. So like last week, depending on what your situation is as far as motors, I went to Stanton last week, last week, get motor fixed, and was back in Charleston last weekend, the race last weekend. This week's been a little smoother. I didn't have quite so much travel to do between race and nights, but it's stressful. This is only 4 hours away from us, so it's not that bad. Here next day, on Saturday, Friday. So that was helpful too. But you spend 2 or 3 days in the shop. By the time you get home and get cleaned up, you're ready to get back loaded up again. It's 4 hours or 8 hours away. Ready to go when you get there. So, it takes a toll, but this is part of what we do. To compete at a level like this, we need to be able to be ready to do that night in, night out.
Well, Jay, really glad we got the opportunity to catch up with you. Best luck.
Appreciate it, man.
Jay Mounts, co-owner of MSW Motorsports. Well, Ryan Timms has won here at Lake Ozark Speedway in a 360 sprint car before earlier in 2021. Ryan, do you expect it to be pretty similar in a midget and a sprint car here at Lake Ozark?
I think it'll just be kind of like the soil. It'll be just real fast and keep it straight for the midget. And sprint car, I already know what that's like here, but hopefully it doesn't run up like it did last time, and it's a good race.
You seem to perform well on bigger racetracks, like with the soil where you won it in a sprint car, you won here in a sprint car. Even on the midget side, it seems like you're doing good on bigger tracks as well. Is that surprising to you, knowing the small track background from the micro sprint ranks that you come from?
I think in the sprint car, because it just suits my driving style. I like the soil, and these places are like the perfect size to me. And for the midget, it's really the same deal. It's just I feel like it just suits my driving style the best.
Talk a little bit about the 2021 season, how it's been treating you so far. Sitting 9th in point standings, and we've seen some strong runs, but still looking to find victory lane.
Hopefully, we can just get a podium tonight. Is really what I'm looking for, but a win would be nice too.
Has the CB Industries organization been what you expected coming into 2021?
At the start it was just everyone trying to get used to everything, the way I drive, set up, everything. But we got it pretty rolled in, and we did good at Charleston, so I think we'll be pretty good tonight.
Ryan, great to have you on the Power Tour this year. Best luck. Thank you. Ryan Timms, he's in the 85T, looking to add a midget win to his resume here at Lake Ozark Speedway. Well, we heard from some of the drivers and car owners here in the pit area at Lake Ozark Speedway. Everybody's excited about this huge weekend. I know we are, and you guys should be as well. Watch live starting at 6:30 p.m. Central tonight on MAV TV+. We're at Lake Ozark Speedway for night number 1 of the Memorial Weekend Sprint and Midget Nationals from Lake Ozark Speedway with the Lucas Oil Power National Midget League.